this is cool, kids. 31 years ago, our first guest made his American debut on this very stage right here in this theater as a member of the Beatles. We couldn't be happier to have him back here tonight on Candy and Gum Night. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to Ringo Starr. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. The crowd is so excited they turned black and white all of a sudden. Welcome back to the Ed Sullivan Theater.
Well,
31 years ago.
I know. Before most of these people were born.
Well, hell, before I was,
well, not quite.
Let's talk about that experience. I mean, I living through that just as an observer, an amazing phenomenon. What was it like when you guys came to the United States, landed at, I guess it was then Idlewild Airport, wasn't it? Yeah. What was it like then from the ride in right here to the center of town?
Crazy.
Yeah. All right, we'll be right back with Ringo Starr with some more of those fascinating details.
It was pretty amazing, you know, because when we were booked to play on the Ed Sullivan Show, we didn't really know who Ed was, but we'd play anywhere.
Sure.
And we had no records here. We'd had 2 records out, and nobody wanted them, so we were really nervous. And, oh, yes, I know. These are sad tales,
yes,
I'm telling you.
It's just too bad things didn't work out.
Like this, you know. So anyway, we got here, and just with the madness of it all, we landed with a #1 record. And so there was like 50,000 kids at the airport, which was very nice because we were used to that. And the drive in, you know, it just was craziness. But what was great was that when we got to the hotel, because we come from England, you know, they have 1 radio station and 1 TV channel. When we got there was all this media stuff, and we were phoning the DJs and then listening to ourselves on the radios, and all this thing was getting crazy and crazy. Then we got here, and you know, not really knowing, okay, it's Ed Sullivan, what's that really mean? We didn't know.
Yeah. Did Ed know you guys? Did you get a sense that he knew exactly?
No, I don't think he knew anybody.
He didn't know anybody? Oh, that's a sad comment about Ed.
Well, no, it just wasn't.
There's Ed right there.
So, I mean, my memory of Ed, we came here and we thought, oh, it's American. We had all this craziness, and Ed's going to say, yeah, they are the greatest, the best, you know, big build-up. And it seemed like Ed said, here they are, the Beatles.
Ringo, there's something that I've wanted to ask you for a long time. It seemed to me when I first was aware of your group, the Beatles, and we would see, you know, pictures in magazines and newspapers and stuff about touring Europe, in London and everywhere, Liverpool, and it seemed to me then the hair that we came to identify so closely and readily with the Beatles, it was just like guys growing long hair.
Sure.
And then when you got to the United States, it was like, oh man, look at that hair. You know, everybody had kind of matching hair. Yeah. So I'm like wondering, was that your actual hair? Were you guys wearing like Beatle wigs?
Oh, that was our actual hair.
It was your actual hair?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we just grew it like that.
No.
Yeah. But, do you think this is a cool audience? Everybody always wonders, you know, what was it like when you did the Ed Sullivan Show?
Yeah.
Besides, I was in the back somewhere down there.
Yeah.
You know, I thought if you were up to it, I could sort of maybe give you a moment's feeling of what it was like.
What exactly are you going to do?
I thought if we could have the audience, when I count to 3 and all the very high-pitched voices scream. No, not yet. But do you think you could do that? Yeah, okay. But you have to help me out, Dave.
What do I have to do? Hell, I passed out candy. What more do you want from me?
Something here that'll...
Oh,
it's going to be good. I want you just to do this because... the last couple of times I saw the show...
Yeah.
I saw you sort of complaining about your hairstyle.
I have interesting hair.
Well, I got this for you. And so you don't feel alone.
I'll just take this back to the room and see the...
Let's go and stand down there. And I'll give him 1, 2, 3, and they're just going to shriek the brains out.
Paul, are they paying me enough to do this?
Well, why don't we have Paul come down too?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
There you go, Paul. Now let's crack that camera back there.
Oh, God.
Come on, Dave. It's sweeps week.
better shape.
Any
And
way you
time.
like, Paul. Don't you feel good, Dave?
Yeah.
Don't you feel good?
Hey, you know. Thank you. The sailors.
The sailors
The
are getting
sailors are thinking to
excited.
themselves, "Hey, I don't look that bad." Thank you very much for my grandest moment of public humiliation. Nice to see you again,
Thank
Ringo.